I can't possibly leave the marriage. It would destroy my husband. Hey there, I'm Sharon Pope. I help strong and successful women who are struggling in disconnected marriages get the confidence and clarity they need to either fix the struggles in their marriage or know how to move forward without regret. If you like what you hear, I hope you'll subscribe. One of the pervasive thoughts that I hear from women who are stuck in indecision about their lonely and disconnected marriage is, Sharon, I can't possibly leave. I can't do that to him. It would destroy him and he would never recover. It's not an option. And so because they can't see their way to being able to make the relationship feel any better, they assume then that the only option is to stay and suffer. So I want to share with you the story of two clients of mine. So one I will refer to as Client B, okay? Client B had been married to her husband for 31 years. And she had gotten to the point in the relationship that she knew there was nothing left there for her. It had been sort of a long time coming. Now, when she told her husband, he experienced a lot of emotional pain. He didn't want to lose his marriage. He didn't want to lose his wife. He didn't know how this was going to end. It terrified him. But here's what I want you to know. 9 months later, I had checked in with her. And this is the situation. He had stopped his excessive drinking. He started eating right and working out. He had lost 55 pounds. He was thriving physically. And he was feeling really strong in his body. It was pretty miraculous. Now I'm going to tell you about another client who I will call Client C. Okay? Now she had ended her marriage after 11 years. And the reason, one of the many reasons, there's always many reasons, but one of the reasons is because he was consistently pretty depressed and untrusting. And so those insecurities showed up in their relationship time and time again, and he wasn't able to be present for her or for the kids. And so what that meant is that all the heavy lifting related to the kids really fell on her to do. Now, fast forward 6 months later. Here's what she told me. He too has stopped drinking. They are co-parenting beautifully together. He now makes sure that they have what they need to have a good breakfast before they get off to school. He packs their lunches. He gets them off to school. He even braided his little daughter's hair the other day. Now, this client was giggling because she said he didn't do it very well, but I applaud the effort. And when their son had an issue at school, he wanted to go to the school with her and talk to the parent or talk to the teacher. That never would have happened. She said this way that he has stepped up in his life never would have happened had they remained married. And his relationship as a father with their children is just getting stronger and stronger every day. She said he's even reading self-help books. Who would have thought it? Now, here's the reason why I tell you that. Because in both of those situations, neither of those men wanted a divorce. They didn't want it to end that way, and they experienced emotional pain. But they, like most people, even when they experience emotional pain, they don't get lost in it, at least not for too long. There is a period of time where you're coming to terms with this massive loss and what is changing in your life. But eventually, people do move through that pain and oftentimes will step forward in their own lives in a brand new way that would not have happened had they not gone through some pain. There's a part of me that could argue that in those two situations, their wives choosing to end the marriage might have been the best thing that ever happened to them, even though they couldn't see their way to that at the time. And here's the other thing that I want you to realize. Your partner's experience is their experience. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what they're going to feel and how long they're going to feel it. We're not mind readers and we're not fortune tellers. But also, it's not our business, right? it's not ours to manage. Their emotions and reactions to change that happen in their lives is not yours to manage. Now, I'm not saying don't have compassion. You can absolutely hold compassion for what they're experiencing and be able to honor what feels like the right answer for you. If the fear of the impact that it will have on your husband is the reason that you're staying stuck in indecision, not leaning into the marriage because you don't know how to do it, but also thinking that leaving is off the table and so you're left to stay stuck and suffer, I want to tell you that that is not the only option available to you. So below this video in the notes field, there is a link where you can apply for a complimentary truth and clarity session with either myself or a member of my team to see if there's a fit for you and I to work together. If you like what you heard or you found it helpful, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be notified every time I post a new video, just click the red bell and you'll get a notification. All right? Take really good care.